Child, listen closely. What has just unfolded in your life is something far more significant than you can see right now. In the quiet of the universe, decisions were made, and they echo into the very core of your being. They thought they could hide the truth from you, thought they could manipulate what was meant to be yours. But we have seen it all. We have felt the ripple of every action, and we are here to guide you. They made a mistake, a big one. They tried to control what they could not understand, and now they are in chaos. Do not feel sorry for them, child, for they are the architects of their own downfall. The choice they made in silence, the words they whispered behind your back, have now come to light. You are not just a part of this world. You are a chosen one, a light that they could never suppress. You see, everything happens for a reason. Their actions were not random. They were destined to stumble upon their own failure, because what is yours will always find its way to you. The universe, with all its wisdom, works in mysterious ways. And now, the energy they sent out into the world has returned to them, heavier than they could have ever imagined. They cannot escape the consequences of their choices. The same hands that tried to hurt you are now trembling, wondering if they will be forgiven. But forgiveness is not what they need. They need to face what they have done, to understand the magnitude of their mistake, and to feel the weight of the universe turning against them. This is not something you have to fight for. You are already protected. We are here, standing by you, guiding every step. They may come to you in a panic, trying to make amends, but understand this. No matter how much they try, it is not within their power to undo what has been set into motion. The divine has already spoken. The forces of light are already at work, and the time for them to learn has come. The mistakes they made involving you were not just mistakes, they were lessons for them to learn. They will try to make their peace, and they will reach out in every way they know how. But it is up to you, child, to decide whether you will offer the grace they so desperately seek. Will you allow them into your sacred space? Will you help them find redemption? Or will you protect your peace, knowing that the universe has already delivered the justice they deserve? Remember, child, their panic is only the beginning of their journey towards understanding the power of their actions. It is not for you to bear the burden of their mistakes. You have been given a greater purpose, a purpose that no one, not even they, can take away from you. Your path is divinely orchestrated, and everything that comes into your life is meant to strengthen you, to teach you, and to bring you closer to your true self. Now, watch closely as the world unfolds before you. Watch as they struggle to find their footing, while you continue to walk in the light. They are learning what it means to challenge the divine order, and in this process, they will realize the strength that lies within you, the strength they never saw coming. You will rise, and they will witness it. You see, we, the angels, have watched over you since the moment you took your first breath. Every step you've taken, every challenge you've faced, has been a thread in the tapestry of your destiny. Their fear, their regret, and their panic now are not roadblocks to your path. They are stepping stones. The choices they made, no matter how misguided, were never powerful enough to derail the journey that the divine hand has already crafted for you. Let us remind you of this eternal truth. No force on earth can disrupt the plans laid out by the heavens. Even now, their trembling hearts and restless thoughts are being used for your good. Their sleepless nights and anxious whispers are reflections of the realization that they underestimated the magnitude of your purpose. And oh, how the heavens rejoice, for what they meant as mistakes are transforming into tools for your elevation. You may wonder, how can this be? How can their errors lead to your triumph? Child, understand that nothing is wasted in the divine plan. Every tear you've shed, every moment of doubt, and every betrayal you've endured was seen. It was noted, and it has been turned into something greater, a force that propels you forward. Their mistakes, though painful, were used to strengthen you, to teach you, and to prepare you for what is yet to come. Do not be distracted by their panic. Do not let their regret weigh heavy on your heart. Instead, let it be a reminder of how far you've come and how unshakable you are. Their actions cannot dim the light within you because your light comes from a source far greater than them. It comes from the divine Creator, who has written your name in the book of life and sealed your destiny with a promise that cannot be broken. Even now, as they fumble and worry, their actions are being orchestrated for your benefit. Their fear will push them to right their wrongs. Their regret will lead them to pave smoother paths for you. Their panic is a testament to the power of divine intervention, which is working not only to protect you, but also to ensure that you receive everything you deserve. Take comfort, dear one, in the presence of the angels who surround you. We are here, whispering truth into your spirit, shielding you from harm, and guiding you toward the life that has been prepared for you. Their mistakes do not define you. They are but a fleeting shadow in the brightness of your future. Do not let anger or resentment take root in your heart. Forgive them, not because they deserve it, but because forgiveness frees you. Release the weight of their actions, so that you may rise even higher. In doing so, you align yourself with the divine will, which is always working to bless you beyond measure. We see the seeds of greatness within you. Seeds that were planted with divine purpose, nurtured by the Creator's love, and destined to blossom in ways you cannot yet imagine. Each seed holds a piece of the future, a future that is bright, powerful, and uniquely yours. Even when you doubt yourself, even when the weight of the world feels unbearable, we see the strength you carry. It's not just any strength, dear one. It's a strength forged by the trials you've faced, by the tears you've shed, and by the unwavering love that surrounds you, even in your darkest hours. The divine Creator has placed within you gifts and talents that the world has yet to fully witness. These are not ordinary gifts. They are sacred, designed to impact lives, to inspire, to heal, and to bring light into places of shadow. You may not feel ready, and that's okay. The Creator doesn't call those who are already prepared. Instead, He prepares those He calls. Trust in this process, for it is woven with the threads of eternity, guided by the hands of angels who walk beside you. Their mistakes, their storms, may seem overwhelming now. Loud, chaotic, and destructive, yes, but storms are never eternal. They rage, they roar, and then they pass. And in their wake, the earth becomes fertile, ready for new life. Just as the storm clears the sky, your life will clear of the chaos they've brought. And when it does, you will rise. Not just as the person you were before, but as someone stronger, wiser, and more radiant. Someone who carries the lessons of the storm and the grace of survival. These storms are not here to destroy you. They are here to refine you, to shape you into the person the Creator knows you can be. Each challenge, each obstacle, is a part of this divine refinement. Just as fire purifies gold, your trials are purifying you. They are removing doubts, fears, and insecurities, leaving behind only the brilliance of your true self. And we are here watching over you, whispering words of encouragement, reminding you of who you are and whose you are. Dear one, remember this. The Creator's plan for you is unshakable. It is not dependent on the actions or mistakes of others. Their storms cannot erase the stars, and the stars are where your destiny is written. Each setback is but a setup for the victories that lie ahead. We, the angels, see the trembling in your heart, the moments when doubt whispers louder than faith. But hear us now, your path has been crafted by divine hands, hands that do not falter, hands that do not waver. Their panic, their missteps, their attempts to disrupt your journey cannot touch the sacred design etched for you. Like the mountains that stand steadfast against roaring winds, so too will you stand against the chaos that surrounds you. Their storms, no matter how fierce, are but fleeting tempests. Do not let the darkness of their clouds obscure the brilliance of your light. Your destiny shines brighter than the sun at its zenith, unshaken by their turmoil. For every moment they panic, every moment they flounder in the consequences of their choices, you are being lifted higher. Their chaos is not your chaos. Their burdens are not your burdens to carry. Instead, see their mistakes as divine markers on your journey. What they see as calamity, we see as a clearing of the path for you. Every wrong turn they have taken, every decision made in haste or fear, serves a higher purpose. You are being shaped, refined, and prepared for a life far greater than you can now imagine. Remember, dear one, that the Creator wastes nothing. Even the broken pieces of their actions are being used to build something beautiful for you. Every stumble they experience is a reminder that your steps are guided by something greater, something eternal. You are not wandering aimlessly. You are walking toward a light so profound, so radiant, that no human mistake can extinguish it. Feel the power of this truth. You are not defined by their failures. You are not limited by their regrets. You are bound only by the infinite love of the Creator, a love that lifts you, shields you, and carries you toward the promises written in the heavens. Each step forward you take is a step closer to the fulfillment of a divine plan so magnificent, so perfect, that even the stars pause in awe. Do not fear the noise of their panic. Their panic is but a reflection of their own lack of faith, their realization that they have no control over the divine. You, however, are not held captive by their fear. You are free, free to walk boldly, free to trust fully in the Creator's promise. Dear one, we angels are here to remind you, rise above. Let their mistakes be lessons, not for you but for them. Let their chaos remind you of the peace that lives within your spirit. Let their panic push you closer to the arms of the Creator, where you are always safe, always loved, and always cherished. There will be days when their storms feel close, when their panic feels loud, but even then, you are surrounded by an army of light. We stand beside you, shielding you, guiding you, and reminding you of who you truly are. You are not their victim. You are a child of the divine, destined for greatness beyond their comprehension. Stand tall, dear one. Let their storms rage if they must. Let their mistakes unfold as they will. You, however, remain unshaken. You are the calm within the storm, the star that continues to shine even when clouds try to hide its light. Trust in this truth. You are being prepared for something extraordinary. So walk forward, beloved, with faith unshaken, with hope undimmed, and with the certainty that the Creator's plan is unfolding perfectly. They may panic, but you will rise. They may falter, but you will soar. You are destined for glory, for light, for a life so beautiful that even the heavens sing in celebration of you.